this video, you will know what is deductive and inductive reasoning and the difference of these two. We'll show you some examples for you to understand more about the two reasoning. So now, let us start. Deductive reasoning is a basic form of valid reasoning. Deductive reasoning, or deduction, starts out with a general statement or hypothesis and examines the possibilities to reach a specific and logical conclusion. The scientific method uses deduction to test the hypotheses and theories. In deductive inference, we hold a theory and based on it, we make a prediction of its consequences. That is, we predict what the observation should be if the theory were correct. We go from the general, the theory, the specific, and the observations. Deductive reasoning usually follows steps. First, there is a premise, then a second premise, and finally an inference. A common form of deductive reasoning is a syllogism, in which two statements, a major premise and a minor premise, reach a logical conclusion. For example, all men are mortal. Harold is a man, therefore Harold is mortal. For deductive reasoning to be sound, the hypothesis must be correct. It is assumed that the premises, all men are mortal and Harold is a man, are true. Therefore, the conclusion is logical and true. In deductive reasoning, if something is true of a class of things in general, it is also true for all members of that class. So now, let us proceed to inductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning is the opposite of deductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning makes broad generalizations from specific observations. Basically, there is a data. Then conclusions are drawn from the data. This is called inductive logic. In inductive inference, we go from the specific to the general. We make many observations, discern a pattern, make a generalization, and infer an explanation or a theory. In science, there is a constant interplay between inductive inference and deductive inference until we get closer and closer to the truth, which we can only approach but not ascertain with complete certainty. An example of inductive logic is, the coin I pulled from the bag is a penny. That coin is a penny. A third coin from the bag is a penny. Therefore, all the coins in the bag are pennies. Even if all the premises are true in a statement, inductive reasoning allows for the conclusion to be false. Here's an example. Harold is a grandfather. Harold is bald. Therefore, all grandfathers are bald. The conclusion does not follow logically from the statements. Inductive reasoning has its place in the scientific method. Scientists use it to form hypotheses and theories. Deductive reasoning allows them to apply the theories to specific situations. Starts out with general statement or hypothesis and examines the possibilities to reach a specific logical conclusion.